Welcome to day 19 in the advent of a leader as a good regulator that must be a model of the complex adaptive systems that we regulate and lead. And we've been building the model and we're coming down to the very last piece in the model, the piecewise view, looking at thoroughness. And yesterday we left with this question: have we accepted a level of analysis below the level of complexity of our system of interest? Or have we hit for point solutions, right? Have we been sufficiently thorough? Well, how would you know? What does sufficiently thorough mean? And we're really lucky that thanks to another professor, Kenneth Boulding, an Englishman that lived and worked in America for much of his life. In the year after I was born, he created a model that really helps us. And here's the 9 layers of systems complexity, all the way from frameworks up to transcendental. And the point here is perhaps best illustrated in this view, that from the frameworks through the clockwork and thermostat, he uses metaphors to help us come to grips with the changes in the level of complexity. And he uses information and how the system's complexity uses information in ever more complex ways. And they're wonderful metaphors, like cell, plant, blueprinted growth, animal, that you've actually got some sense-making and sentience in the system, or at the human level, systems that are not only sentient, but they're aware that they're aware. Then at the social level, and this is where most of us need a model, because we are dealing with social systems, systems that are more complex than we are in dealing with them. So, and then the transcendental, which is really about the business of knowns and unknowns. That's the stuff of strategy, trying to bring a view of the future forward. But too often, we pick a point in strategy, choose a direction, without fully thinking through every element below. And this is where Boulding's work really helps us in fleshing out the model and asking questions in building out every other view as to whether or not we've been sufficiently thorough. How do you reckon you'd go on that?